Hi everyone, Vickie here, Rock and Roll Prophetess. Thank you for joining me for the February 2017 video general readings for everyone. I'm going to be using my deck, the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, and then it's going to be followed up with the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. Also, if you go to my Vimeo on Demand page, this month's deck that I'm using for the Lots of Love reading is going to be the Morgan Greer deck. The following is not an advertisement, but only an explanation of how my readings work. So if you know how to use my readings already in my shorthand so I don't have to repeat myself 12 times, go ahead and skip ahead. Thanks for joining me, and I look forward to doing your reading. First of all, I want you to take time to gaze upon each card. There are messages in the image and text. Pause the video if you have to, because the words will shift and change to reveal a message that is just for you. This is Empowerment Tarot. I'm not here to tell you how to lead your life, and no one should. Trust your own intuition and allow your guides and angels to speak directly to you. If this reading does not resonate with you, be sure to check your rising and moon sign for further insights and illuminations. Finally, as to the court cards, which represent the people in the spread. Because this is a general reading for so many people, the court cards will not be gender specific. So even though I may refer to a queen as a female, as she is represented on the card, it really could be anybody in these general readings. So now, without further ado, on to the readings. Hi Capricorns, thanks for joining me for the February of 2017. Which card? I gotta remember not to take them off the top, because I was doing the different readings where the private readings and not the private readings, but those other ones, whatever. Let me concentrate on you right now. And I pull them all off the top there. So I'm back in doing it this way. Gotta keep that straight. Sometimes though, maybe I pull a couple off the top. It's sort of meant to be that way, huh? Okay. Alright, so this is a big month. We've got these eclipses happening. It's a big month for everyone, okay? And you included. Even though the eclipses don't happen in your sign, that doesn't mean it's not going to affect you. It affects everybody. Well, the first card out is the Wish card and the Ace of Swords, and I feel like that's something really favorable that we should really focus on. I mean, there's a lot of favorable stuff here. Wish card is your wish is coming true, plain and simple. So if you did have some sort of question in mind when you tuned in to watch this video, I wonder if maybe I can find the answer to this video. That wish card is usually a yes for you. Like, yes, it's going to go in your way. Yeah, you're going to get what you want. Especially when it follows up here with that Ace of Swords, The Ace of Swords is a triumph and victory. So and when the Ace of Swords shows up, it can be something that might have looked kind of grim. It might have looked like maybe it wasn't going to happen, but it does happen. It does come through, we have the moon here too, so that means again we should pay attention to those moons, which are those eclipses. I'll tell you about the moons. The full moon lunar eclipse is on the 10th in the sign of Leo, and then the new moon solar eclipse is on the 26th in the sign of Pisces. But here's what I noticed. You got the Justice card down here, which also has a sword on. I don't know if you can really see without me picking it up. See that sword in his hand? Points at the wheel, points to here. These are all lining up to some major victory. And when the wheel shows up like this, it could just turn on a dime. It could be something, it could have been looking really grim. It could have been looking like it wasn't going to happen, but lo and behold, I mean, a miracle. This could be a miracle. A miracle could happen. This could be a month of miracles for you guys. You do have the Empress in reverse here. So this is a card, when Empress is in reverse, it's a card of lack. And it's a card of sickness. And sometimes it can be somebody actually is having some health problems. And even could be a woman in the family. Could be a mother, grandmother, something like that. It's somebody that's a soulmate here, that's going through some stuff. So wheel could be, that it turns around. Honestly, the wheel could be a release too. I mean, if you're sure, because I'm feeling like for some people with this Chariot in reverse, I'm feeling like some people, you just know, it's just not, it could be terminal. I don't usually say this kind of stuff in readings, but I'm picking this up. Or somebody's just very, very elderly, and I don't feel like it's going to be, I mean, it's always sad to lose somebody, but I don't feel like it's like a young person in the prime of their life or something, or some big shocker if they do pass. We don't have a death card or anything. But I feel like for some people this is going to be a release. I keep seeing whoosh, and I don't even know where I saw that at. I don't see it, but somewhere in these words I was seeing whoosh. And I was just watching that series where they have the out-of-body experience and they hear a whoosh at their death. So I think that was trying to tell me that. But again, with all these good cards and the wish card and that, I don't, if that and that's going to be in a very few cases. That's not going to be for everybody. I think for some people, if you've been sick, all of a sudden, bam, you're going to turn around and start feeling better. This could also be not physical sickness, because with the Justice card here too, I get the feeling like something could have been just draining your energy. You know, this could have been like with the Justice card here, some of you may be involved in a long time legal mess. I wanted to say battle, but they changed it to mess, because it could be a legal battle. If you do have a court case pending or something along those lines, yeah, it could totally be that. But for some of you, I feel like it's some kind of entanglement or just like this hassle that's just been this ongoing thing. Like maybe, and it just seems like it's never going to end. You know, Chariot in reverse, like, oh, are we ever going to get over this crap already? Is this ever going to be over? Because that's really what I feel the strongest. It's like, is this ever going to be over? It's like, yes, it's over. And it feels like all of a sudden, click, click, click. When the wheel shows up, everything click, click, click. Everything just sort of starts turning, you know, turning in, you know what I mean, falling into place. But I want to say turning too. I can't, for some reason, stop saying turning. Whatever the case, there is a soulmate involved here. You know, there is another party involved. It could be like there's two of you. Like maybe if you're in a relationship, this could be, well, me and my partner have been going through this hassle for so long, and finally we're going to get it together here. But for some of you, it can just say, you know, because I feel like with the Ace of Swords, a lot of you do feel, and the Empress in reverse, you do feel like you've been going through it on your own. Like this has been a load that you've had to carry on your own, and it's just been a drain for some time now. Maybe even 3 years. Maybe 3 months, 3 weeks, but maybe even 3 years. Eclipses are stuff that'll pop up and make these things all of a sudden change and go away or be different. Things are going to be different. And it looks like it's in a good way for you. But the soulmate card in that case would say that you have friends, and it could be A, that you have friends and people that are on your side and offering support and helping you along. But B, it could also be a soulmate shows up and makes it all change. And sometimes these soulmates aren't just people that are going to be in our lives forever. Especially with this wheel and this ace, because it just feels like lightning strikes or something. You know, it's just like this quick thing that just changes all of a sudden, you know, as the wheel turns. So sometimes these soulmates show up, we don't even know, ever meet them. It could be somebody in an office somewhere stamping an approval stamp on, or, you know, but there's a soulmate connection, like they owed you this favor, this karmic reward, this karmic favor. Now the other thing about that moon card is, this is a card of emotional, getting in that emotional state. It is a card of going inward. It is a card of definitely paying attention for your dreams. If you have issues that are like you need answers to, ask for a dream. You can ask for a dream and you'll be surprised how many times the universe will show you something in your dreams. I mean, dreams are everybody's magical portal to answers. It really are, okay? Wheel of Fortune can also be like lucky. You might win. If you're a gambler, you could win, you know. Wheel of Fortune upright as a central card is just fabulous no matter what. I mean, wheel upright is that things are on the upturn. Things are looking up. When the wheel is up, your life is up, you know. This is a little troubling, but I just feel like this is kind of where you've been coming from, and this has been your outlook. It's just like, oh, cherry. Another thing is, too, there's no death card or anything here, but it could be like sometimes Chariot in reverse says, you know, it's just never going to work out. Just give it up already. Give it up. Let it go. It could be like you've been waiting on this certain thing for a long time, and then out of nowhere, another opportunity just shows up. And it's just like, oh, cool. I'm tired of waiting around for this. I'm going for the other thing. This doesn't have to be physical illness again. It can just be a drain on your energy. It could be a drain on your finances, especially if there's been some kind of ongoing legal battle that you keep having to dump money into, too. You know, if you're trying to pay off some kind of thing, you know, some lawyers or whatever, or or pay off some kind of a settlement, or something along those lines. All of a sudden, this feels very sudden, and things changing. Now that says magnetism, but I thought it said Xmas, like Christmas. So it could have been something hanging on since around Christmas time, since around late December. Okay, Caps, what's going to be your... and if you are, the soulmate card showing up, I was going to say it's Valentine's month. If you are interested in that love reading, head over to Vimeo. This month's deck I'm using the Morgan Greer. I change it up and use different decks in that reading, and it's specifically about love. Also, I'm open for readings too. So if you want a reading about just you, you can always get a reading from me by checking my website. And you can find out about all my books and all the other stuff there. I got the books, the decks, readings, other stuff, lots of love. I have these, there's a whole bunch of crap. And it's not crap, it's actually my beautiful creations. I looked down and I saw beautiful, my beautiful creations. Okay, Capricorn, what is going to be your animal totem for the bee? Busy as a bee. Bee is fertility, though, too. Oh, very first word, fertility. Fertility, abundance, creativity, propagation. Strong connection to home and family. Accomplishing tasks in a timely manner. Tasting the sweet nectar in life. Well, yeah, the bees are busy. That's what I feel like, but I feel like this is going to, there's something that comes up and it's all going to start happening quickly. And it's something that's just been a drain, and then you are going to have to get busy. I don't know if I mentioned the Four of Pentacles in reverse, because that's also could be a drain on your finances. I was reading it into the reading, but I didn't talk about it specifically, but which I don't really like to do anyway, which I'm not doing on the love readings. I don't talk about every single card, blah, 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 blah. That's disjointed and not the way I read. It tells a story. I talked about the drain in the finances, but I was relating it in with the Empress, So that's really how I truly read the cards. I don't really sit here. This card means this, and this card means this, and this card means this, That's how I might have read it when I was 15, but I'm not 15 anymore. I've been doing this too long, man. It tells you a story, okay? Anyways, sorry about that. I didn't mean to be snarky, but people say stuff, well, you didn't talk about that card. What does that card mean? Okay. But the bee, I think you're just going to have to really get busy, when that shows up. Now, with that moon, again, this could be stuff around those eclipses, if I didn't give you the dates. The full moon eclipse is February 10th. That's usually a releasing time, okay? And then that new moon eclipse is that February 26th. So these are powerful for everybody. Your wish is going to come true, but I think there's definitely a big surprising element to it all. I think there's a big surprise or a big shift or a big twist, big twist for sure, okay? All right, Caps. Hey, thank you guys for everything you do to support my channel, including liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing and donating. All my stuff you can find up in that little, if you hover over that top circle up there, you see that little letter I that takes you to my website where everything's at. If you like these animal totems, that website does have a daily animal totem card that posts. And if you look below, I have links to all that stuff. Everything is there too, including the Vimeo readings. You can find it above in the website or below. And the Facebook page it is on my website, but people have a hard time finding it. But I have the link below to the Rock and Roll Prophetess Facebook, and I do post a weekly one there, okay? Okay, everyone. Hey, have a great Valentine's Day. There's some nice aspects this year. I think this is going to be a very happy Valentine's Day. Libra moon for everybody this year. When I said Libra moon, I looked down and saw the scales of justice, too. And that's Libra's symbol. So maybe, you might meet somebody. You can check out the love readings or get a personal reading from me if you want to find out more about specifically love or anything with the personal readings, anything you want to focus in on. They are available again. Vickie really wishing you a great month of February, great Valentine's Day. Remember you are love and beauty incarnate, and I'll speak to you soon.